Here are 25 pro tips that will not improve your life at all. Infinite power glitch. If we're all being honest, everyone has tried this at least once. And you know what? You have to check it off the box, because what if it actually worked? It's kind of like in Fallout, with the infinite supply. Like, imagine the payoff if that actually worked. I do suspect maybe some Photoshop involved, or maybe this is the only one that it actually works for. How to be alive. Breathe in. Okay. Step 2, breathe out. Step 3, don't regret being born. Wow. Meditation session. And how dare they remind me to breathe? Because honestly, whenever I have to start thinking about breathing, see, I just did it to everyone. I'm sorry in advance.
You need to leave.
There should be a warning label for things like that. But wouldn't the warning label actually tell, never mind. How to increase your social status at school. Assert your dominance. T-pose will let other students know you are superior. Well, in this example, it's certainly working. Also, love the sketch effect. You can tell this is probably straight from 2013. Got some great posture here, good tea, I mean, honestly, in WikiHow's defense, Jordan Peterson's rules for life, stand straight with your shoulders back. I mean, they're kind of already applying these proven principles. There's going to be more testosterone production, less cortisol when you spread out. More test means you're more likely to take risk. It just kind of checks out, I don't think there's anything wrong with this one. I think this is just good advice. Saving on gas. Gas was $6.95 per gallon. Where do you live? That's insane. I filled up my tank. Total was $125.98. Drove off without paying. Where is this gas station that lets you do this? Court date is September 22nd. Fine is $70, savings $5.98. Well, if they built this gas station anywhere close to this courthouse, a gas station that just lets you drive off without paying, I can only imagine that the court would be as equally as inept. That's for the cheapest one too. I'm seeing some palm trees in the back. I'm not gonna say it's California, but I'll let you make your own conclusions. When you feel like no one's paying attention, you feel like people don't care about you, bring coke to the airport and let's find out. Drake Gatsby. Maybe a little nod to the Great Gatsby, the literary powerhouse of a work in the 21st century. I think that's just a good username for a good caption. Based on the profile picture, something tells me that John has tried this out. Everyone uses self-care in a different way. I once worked with someone who told customers, sorry, it's my first day, anytime they messed up for 2 years straight. It depends on how big the store is. If this is a local restaurant, probably wouldn't work as well, the second week when you start to have your regulars come in. Something like Walmart, even IKEA, I'm surprised they didn't just give them that in the employee manual, honestly. If the customer's getting upset, just say it's your first day. But 2 years straight, wow. I mean, if you're still messing up after 2 years, maybe find another job. I don't know. Maybe it's not for you. Profit. The punishment for stealing $5K in Canada is a $2K fine. Follow for more financial advice. Love the use of the exclamation point as opposed to the I, as if the Canadian government is looking at their TikToks. Wouldn't put it past him, but he could probably give some security advice as well, based off that little trick there. I don't know what's more concerning, is the caption or his facial expression. If a stranger gives you this look, this is someone that you don't want to mess with. Saves some money. OMG, cute date idea. Go donate blood together and save 6 lives collectively, and then buy a 6-pack of wine coolers to share and get absolutely blacked out for $8 due to the disproportionate blood to alcohol levels. LOL. Well, honestly, you'd probably make money if you went to a donation center that actually paid you for donations. So I think you'd actually be in the green on this one. Now, the crazy thing is, if you were to drop her off after the date, I wonder what you'd blow on that DUI test. I think you'd blow at least a 0.1, let's be honest. Unfortunately, lots of restaurants won't let you do this. In the UK, we sometimes joke about having to order the kids' meal in America to get the normal size meal. Today, I actually did it. This is what a $5.50 kids' meal at Olive Garden looks like. It's legitimately just a regular amount of food. That is actually a lot. I don't know if this is like the Chipotle trick and they saw the camera, as you were ordering, thinking you're some kind of food critic, so they're gonna give you that extra portion, if you know what I mean. But I've been saying this for years. I swear Olive Garden is like another state. When you step into an Olive Garden, it's almost as if you immediately step into Mississippi or some of the, dare I say, larger states in the US. Am I allowed to say that? And good for them. Arguably, people of a larger size know where the good food's at. And if they're all in a concentrated place like Olive Garden, then there you go. Good one. Top tip for keeping cool this summer: try peeing the bed. The urine will cool as it evaporates, helping you sleep more soundly. Honestly, this kind of looks like a hotel bed. I'm a little scared that someone's done that more than you would think in a hotel bed. I guess it's what you prioritize. If you're really trying to get more deep sleep. Anyone with a Whoop or a Fitbit knows how hard it is to get that deep sleep. If you need that liquid to evaporate to keep you cool, giving your body a more optimal sleeping temperature, then yeah, it's certainly not kosher. But you know, what's your goal? You know, that would be my question. You will not regret it. Off work late, hungry but too tired to cook, 30 to 40 olives, an easy weeknight dinner. Eat them directly out of the jar with your fingers. You will certainly not regret eating 30 to 40 olives. The last sentence is a little too specific. It almost sounds like Bill Clinton wrote this. I did not have relations with that woman. You will certainly not regret eating 30 to 40 olives. It's very definitive. I honestly was feeling good until that last sentence. I wonder if the person that took this stock photo of olives would ever dream that this text would be written around it. Name your daughter Lizard, then give her the nickname Liz. And people will be like, oh, that's short for Elizabeth. And she'll be like, no, my name is Lizard. Huh. I wish Lizzie McGuire was actually Lizard McGuire. That could have worked for a TV show for sure. Lose your legs to get taller. Still not over the fact that when I got my prosthetic legs, they were like, do you want to be taller? And I was like, yeah. And then they made me 2 inches taller. You wish we were me. A lot of questions here. Not gonna ask about what transpired in order for Sophie to need prosthetic legs. Good for her, honestly. I know there's people in India that are doing surgery on trying to get taller. This is the ultimate height max boss. This is S tier height maxing. Go Sophie. A book that needs a sequel. Saw a book called How to Solve 50% of Your Problems, so I bought 2 books. Xavier, idiot. Buy 1 book and read it twice. Wow. I don't know who's more dumb. The author of the book, the person that bought 2 books, or the person that commented. Kind of a race to the bottom, if you ask me. I like how it's realistic too. 50% of your problems. I mean, it is kind of vague. You know, if it said like 51% of your problems, maybe I'd be more enticed, maybe a little more intrigued. But I think 50 is just like vague enough. You know, if I could solve half my problems, I think I'd be happy with that. Wow, idiot. Spelled the whole thing out too, with a comma. Xavier's ruthless. He's got a nice mustache though. Xavier is the type of person to say, per my last email. He's also the type of person to end his text messages with a period. That's just the vibe I get from this guy. Fight them. Stop video recording racist people and just beat them up. If you wear a GoPro, you can do both. I mean, he's not wrong. Depends how good your one-hand skill is. I wonder like how many videos of racist people would you need to see in order to write this comment? Especially at 5:24 a.m. I mean, hopefully that wasn't his time zone. Just binge watching racist videos, you know, the whole night. And he's like, you know what? 5:24, you saw that last video, like final straw. X is gonna hear about this. If you wear GoPro, you can do both. I hope GoPro uses this as an ad. It'd actually probably do pretty well. Tips for newlyweds. Send a wedding invite to every billionaire whose address you can find, because it's a 50-50 chance their assistants just send you a perfunctory gift without ever wondering who the heck you are. Perfunctory. Really got in a dictionary for that one. W vocab, good word choice there. It sounds like a YouTube video. It sounds like something Ryan Strahan should do. So fun games till Ryan posts it and then gets hit with, you know, 5 or 6 defamation lawsuits from the various billionaires that did send in gifts. Be pretty wild. But then you could just make that a video. I got 5 billionaires to sue me. I don't think you'd recoup the loss on the lawsuit money, but it'd definitely be interesting to watch. Always get your life advice from homeless people and do the opposite. Wow, that is savage. Also, I've never seen the side of the picture. I also think I have the exact same watch as him. But in terms of the advice, fight the system. Pro tip, never be sad on a holiday/weekend. Cry on a work day. Get paid for your depression. Don't let capitalism win. Wow. Lots of periods, lots of emotion. 3:42 a.m. Look at the date too. February 5th, 2020. Wow. This guy's gonna have a lot to cry about in like 2 weeks. Also, love the LinkedIn profile picture. I feel like it took a lot for him to make that little smile there. Is happiness genetic? Let me know in the comments below. Blame someone else. Stop blaming everyone for all your problems. Pick one person you hate and blame them for everything. Mother effing cheese fries. Wow. I'm liking the juxtaposition between the username and the profile picture here. The James Dean looking ass, dare I say, James Dean-esque picture. W advice. You know, in the self-help world, they would say to pick yourself, you know, as to be that one person so you can change everything. The hate thing would be kind of hard, but the blame them for everything, that's straight out of a Tony Robbins book. That's straight out of the garage of Tai Lopez. Hours of entertainment. If you're bored, you can simply close your eyes and rotate a cow in your mind. It's free and the cops can't stop you. Wow. I'm a little scared to look at some of his other tweets based off his profile picture and username. I love how specific it is. Rotate a cow in your mind. It's free and the cops can't stop you. Or PETA. Honestly, I think they would be more upset. Standards. Done with dating sites. I'm now focusing on pizza delivery guys because at least I know they can have a job, a car, and a pizza. I mean, according to a profile picture, she's waiting for the pizza guy. Like, she just ordered pizza, she's looking out her window, and she's trying to find the Domino's guy. I'm more curious about the guy that she last talked to. You know, what was the thing that he did? If we look at Pareto's principle, right? What's the 20% of things that he did that drove her crazy? I'm more interested about that. Was it a text? So what he did on a date? Maybe he wore a fedora, who knows? I mean, pizza delivery guys get a lot of hate. You know, they don't have as much status. Maybe they need to start hitting that T-pose, if you know what I mean. Never pay again with one simple trick. I had a friend that did this in real life, and the waiter came back and had his own reverse card. We were not ready for that. Absolute epic moment. Seems healthy. Drinks on me. Tinder is for rookies. Go to Facebook Marketplace and search for wedding dresses. It will show you recently divorced females in your area. From there, you can filter by size. Holy cow. This sounds like something that Very Scam Likely would do. But he used the list, the offenders list, if you know what I mean. Yeah, no more details on that. This is why we have stranger danger awareness. This is why. Try harder. Lactose intolerance is stupid. Just tolerate it. Wow. Also, W watermark, I didn't even see that. I would have put it in the milk, but that's just me. I don't think I've seen this font since 2nd grade. Can we bring it back? Honestly, I want this to be the new Comic Sans. Baby avoidance technique. Kick the baby is a great thing to say if someone tries to pass you their baby. Well, judging by the picture, I think it's his baby. Maybe it's his brother's baby that has a massive widow's peak. Look at that. Runs in the family, I guess. They're wearing the same pink. For me, it's hard. Like, did the artist draw the head of the baby first that was initially supposed to be the guy? And then they're like, oh, it'd be funny if I just made that the baby instead, you know? What was the game plan here? Thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, consider watching this one on your screen right here. I'll see you there.